How's he going to organise them, though, to stop City here tonight? That has to be the key thing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Let's head down and speak to Jamie Carragher with Joe Hart. Jamie?
Thanks, Dave. Well, we're going to have a look at the setup now, and, mainly, Joe, looking at Manchester United to start with, and it looks like they've gone with that back three, or I think against City, that's normally a back five.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you, anything in that Manchester United team on the back of the result at the weekend?
Not really. I think they can obviously play to their strengths. They understand that Manchester City are going to have an awful lot of possession. They're a top team, and maybe Manchester United are going to play fully to their strengths with Marcus and Jesse causing havoc, and hoping Luke and Ashley can really get down the wings quickly.
I think these two players are key. I think the counter-attack tonight is the way Manchester United can win the game. They've used different systems at times, three at the back, a diamond in midfield, but more often than not, they've had that two at the top end of the pitch.
Yep.
And do you think that pace could cause the back four of Man City problems?
Yeah, because, City play so high, they play with so much confidence, and they know what people's game plan is going to be against them. They know they're going to expose the back. They've obviously got Edison, who sweeps up so well. But they take chances at the end of the day, so I think Man United are going to play on the fact that if Manchester City do make a mistake, then Jesse and Marcus are more than quick enough and got enough quality to hurt them.
Looking at Man City, how much of a blow was it? We knew before he'd be out, but how much of a blow do you think tonight, being without Kevin De Bruyne, a pitch that size, his passing ability?
It's huge. Kevin's a magnificent player. He's proved it every time. He's proved he needs maybe half a game to get himself fit again. He's obviously struggled a lot with injuries this year. But Gundogan has come in and played some really important games. I thought he played really well in the Spurs, the recent Champions League game. Fernandinho obviously holds it down. They wheel Vinny out for the big games. And then, there's threats everywhere. But I think they're such a strong side, and they kind of work really well. They're really well drilled, so it doesn't really matter who plays.
You're talking about the overall pitch, and don't get me wrong, I still think he is one of the world's best. How do you feel he's been this season? We actually look at the stats and compare it, and the big thing that stands out is obviously save ratio, clean sheets, goals he prevents. I mean, that is a massive difference. The expected goals. Is that just sort of his standards have been set so high, so there's bound to be a dip? Yeah,
his standards are ridiculously high. I just think in the way Manchester United have played over recent years, it's not like he's having to make the odd save here or there. He literally has to make 2 or 3 top saves a game, 3 or 4 maybe saves you'd expect to make a game, for them to have anywhere near a chance of winning. So I think just the constant attack that he's under, unless he's on tip-top form, those stats are going to be as they are, and his standards are so high. And of recently a few things might have happened that he's not happy with, but he's a fantastic goalkeeper.
Well, I think Joe's right. I think in David De Gea, they have one of the world's best, maybe not being at his best this season, but I think they're going to need one of the best performances we've seen from David De Gea this season if they're to stand a chance Manchester United tonight.